Hello, very good afternoon everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are doing good. Today's video is going to be for the nurses. I saw some very good comments for the OET speaking section, and on special request I'm making some more OET speaking videos. So today's video is going to be about an angry customer, right? So it's natural that all of us sometimes we are under pressure, and that can make us angry. As a nurse, you might be facing some people who are extremely angry, who are not listening to you. So today we'll be discussing how you'll be dealing with them. So let's read the scenario. Okay, let's start off with, it's a hospital ward. The setting is a hospital ward. The patient's part. Your father was scheduled for a surgery at 10 this morning, but due to some reason he has not been taken to the operating theatre even though it is already 11 a.m. You have been upset seeing your father's long wait. A nurse has come to talk to you. Task: be angry for having kept your father waiting. Be apprehensive and concerned about the safety of your father, as he has not had any food since midnight and hasn't had his routine medicines in the morning. He's very tired now. Third, be unwilling to listen to excuses. Fourth, insist that your father's right as a patient has been disregarded. Fifth, threaten to get him discharged if the uncertainty persists. Finally, be willing to cooperate on the nurse's assurance that he would be taken care of during the wait, which might extend for up to another half hour. So guys, this is the case note of the patient. Now let's look at the nurse's case notes, right? Okay, hospital ward, setting a hospital ward. You have been called to the patient's bedside. The patient was supposed to go in for his surgery at 10 a.m. and was second on the list, but surgery was delayed because the previous patient had some complications during surgery. Apparently, he had never had an anesthetic before and was suffering from post-op vomiting, hadn't passed urine and is in pain. The patient's daughter is very angry and wants to talk to you. First task: find out why the patient's daughter is angry. Second, empathize with the daughter about the delay, but be realistic about how long the patient may have to wait. Fourth, explain why the operation is late. Try not to blame the theater staff, but explain post-op complications can be unavoidable. Finally, negotiate with the daughter to prevent her from insisting her father is discharged. So guys, now in this case, as you know, it's going to be irritated patient, and they think that the hospital staff is careless, but it is not. At times there are situations, right? So let's deal with it. Okay, let's start. Of course, I'm going to be playing both the parts, as you know. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ashish. I'm the registered nurse here. How may I help you? Hi, well, I don't know if you can help me or not. Well, ma'am, may I know what happened? Yes, my father was due for a surgery 10 a.m. in the morning, and due to some reason he has not been taken to the operation theatre, and it's the first time he's on anesthetic, and he was suffering from post-op vomiting. He hasn't passed urine and is in pain. Okay, and I'm very upset about it because I don't know why he's been delayed. He's already in so much pain. It's already 11 a.m. all right. I'm very pissed on this. It's been 1 hour. The surgery is getting delayed. And I have been seeing my father's wait for a long time. And so why is my father being kept to wait? Okay. Well, ma'am, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that you have to go through this. What I see is that I completely understand that it might be very hard for you, and I completely get that, right? Had I been in your position, I would definitely felt the same. However, let me assure you that it is not due to any negligence or carelessness. What happened is that, I'll explain it to you. Sometimes there are complications that can happen from the patient whom we are dealing before. No, I'm sorry, but I do not want to listen to that. I'm very apprehensive about the safety of my father at this hospital, because he's not had food since midnight, and hasn't had his routine medicines since the morning. He's very tired now. I don't know, what do you expect to do? Yes, ma'am, I'm really sorry. I completely understand your anger with this situation, but kindly understand the circumstances why exactly this had happened. Well, you know, I'm really unwilling to listen. I don't want to listen to this, whatever you're telling me. And I feel my father's right as a patient have been disregarded, okay? As a patient, like, we have certain rights, and we should, those rights have to be fulfilled. You cannot just keep a person waiting like that. Well, ma'am, okay, so I completely understand your annoyance on this, but let me make you understand why the operation got late. Sometimes it can happen that the patient that we are operating before your father, before our current operation, sometimes there are complications which are not in our hands. No matter how much hard we try, there are certain complications which can turn up in the last moment, and this is what exactly happened in this case. So anyway, I'm not going to be trying to blame the theater staff, but then sometimes post-operation complications are unavoidable, and sometimes when you're already operating one of the patient, we cannot leave the patient in between, right? Because we are dealing with life and death. So now if you're already dealing with a patient who is having complications, as a hospital team, we cannot leave that particular patient, and these are unanticipated things which can happen anytime, right? So I'm very sorry that you have to go through this, but we're going to be expediting it. You know what, really, I'm telling you, I would like, if it doesn't get operated soon, I will make him discharged right away, okay? I want to get him discharged right away, and I'll take him to a hospital who actually cares for him, okay? Not keeping waiting like this, like what you guys are doing. Ma'am, I am sorry that you are feeling this way, and I completely understand your point of view, but try to understand that we have already started the preparation for his operation. It will take maximum half an hour more, and we can start the process, right? Because we have already started the preparation for his operation, and within half an hour we will be starting the process. But the thing is, I really want him to get discharged right now, ma'am, I don't think so getting discharged will be a good idea, because if you get him discharged right now, it will still take some time, and by the time you take to another hospital, it might be more late, right? So why don't we just start, because the process is already on. I am assuring you, we will start the operation within half an hour. All right, is that fine with you? I would really appreciate if you understand our situation as well. Okay, but fine then, half an hour, right? Not more than that, right? No, ma'am, within half an hour we are going to start the operation. The preparations have already been made. The operation theater is already set. We are just going to start anytime soon. Okay, but I want to make sure that he would be taken care of it during, it should not extend more than half an hour. Let me tell you that. Yes, ma'am, I completely understand that you are worried about this, but believe me, we are going to expedite it right away. All right? Okay, fine then. Let's see. Okay, ma'am, sorry for this situation. It happened, but yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it fast. Is there any other concern that I may address you with? No, that's about it. Just treat my father. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. So candidates, you saw sometimes. This is the second kind of role play which you might get, in which there will be a difficult situation. So all we have to do is we have to be patient. We have to listen to the person that we're dealing with in a very patient and calm manner. Of course, we need to apologize, but then yeah, we need to make the person understand the reason, right, behind this. you need to ensure that the person is in the right place. Now when they try to said that we're going to get him discharged, it was of course not a good option, because that would have taken longer for the operation, right? So in this case, we should have good convincing power, we should have a good explanation, and also we need to have empathy and patience. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, do leave a comment in the comment section, and kindly share, subscribe and like the video to support the channel. Thank you very much and best of luck. Bye bye.